if our leaders have done their work well, I don't think any African will just get up and leave the continent to another place for a better life. Yo, what up guys? Once again, welcome to my channel. First, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Niayi, aka Ganyobi. I'm a Ghanaian YouTuber. I talk about Ghana and also I talk about issues on Africa, because what is going on Africans, it's look like we've lost our dignity, we've lost our respect just because of some decision that our leaders are taking. Thank you. If this is your first time coming on my channel, this is the first time you are seeing my face, I would just like to plead with you to subscribe to my channel so that we can reach more people and share the good news to the world. Today, I'm here to share something short and brief with you guys. I know it's already going viral and some of you might have seen it, but some haven't seen it. That's why I decided to share it. But anyway, thank you so much for everyone who shared my previous video that I did on the Tanzania President canceling the killer loan from China. It's so amazing. I love you guys so much. And I was even told by a friend here in Ghana that a subscriber from all the way from London has been sending her my link to watch. I was so touched, I was so pleased, and I really appreciate every single person that has been sharing my video. And today, the video that I'm bringing to you, I would like also for you guys to share it for me. Let the world know what is happening. For every Africans to hear the story, because if we don't know who we are, we will just be walking aimlessly with no power. Recently, there was this maltreatment of Africans in China. I've decided not to talk about these issues again because it breaks my heart to the extent that our leaders have come out to claim that people are fine in China, but we still keep on getting videos that are coming from China, and it's so heartless. I have this video I would like to share with you guys. Just have a look at this video. Yoga mama you know, it's so sad seeing Africans being treated like this in China. And when you see the videos that are coming, it will break your heart. And this is not how we treat them here. At least you've seen some of the videos that I've been sharing about Chinese living in Africa illegally without correct document and things. See how our police and our officials handle them. But that is not the case. You know, I'm sharing this video because someone might say, oh, why don't we allow our people to come home? First of all, they can come home, but if our leaders have done their work well, I don't think any African will just get up and leave the continent to another place for a better life. This is why we are always crying and adding our voice on top that our leaders need to sit up and concentrate and have the people at heart. Consider the people first. Make sure they get a good life. Why should someone leave Africa to China in the name of, I'm going to school, I'm going to work? If we have all these facilities and things here, they won't be going out. Do you get it? And my problem is, look at what is happening to this brother, that a fellow Chinese human being dragging this guy on the floor. Someone might say, why is it that this brother is lying down to allow this Chinese guy to pull him out of, I don't know whether it's restaurants, and dragging him on the car park? If you watch the video clearly, you could see that they've tied him at the back to the feet. Just have a look at it. And it's so shameful seeing Africans going through all these things. I don't know, I'm tired of all this. But I think Africans, we can have our own strategy to deal with these people without even involving our leaders. There are so many ways, you know. If you used to buy anything China, stop buying it. If you used to buy anything made in China, just stop buying it. The person also who goes to China to import those things, because people are not buying, the person will not go back again to China to import those goods. Chinese restaurants, you boycott it. There are other better restaurants. Why do you need to go to a Chinese restaurant? You know, there are so many ways we can deal with these people. If you're an African, you see these people in Africa, don't assist them in illegal business. I think our people too are part of it. We shouldn't always be blaming our leaders, because the Chinese man coming to Africa, who gave him the passport, who took him to the place, who assisted him to get all those documents. We all know how difficult it is if you are a citizen of a country and you want to start a business. See the stress you go through. You go through a lot to the extent that if you are not careful, you just give up. But these Chinese people come to Africa to start a business, and just within one day they get all their papers. Who helped them? Who helped them? It is our fellow African who helped them. So it's high time. I always say that we should be careful how we deal with these people. We should have our continent at heart first. Let's be more patriotic, and then know how to deal with these people, and they will stop coming. And our government, we have people, we have high intelligent Africans, we have high intelligent black people who have learned more about construction, they have degree and PhD and things. Why is it that these contracts are not being awarded to them, but we give it to China, Chinese people? So you see, our problem that we are facing now is coming from both sides. It's coming from both sides. So all that I'm saying is that let's be conscious of ourselves. Let's wake up. Let's start taking steps that we all join in one force. We see someone who is on this continent, a Chinese or whatever, doing any illegal business. Just report this person. Let's have the country as heart. You know, sometimes I just don't know. I feel so sad. I feel like Africans, we are not powerful, because our leaders are not taking actions. And even our own people are assisting these people to get into this, what we call illegal business. So this video that I've shared with you, one interesting thing that I decided to talk, react to some of the comments someone posted, and it's so marvelous. He says that it's not good to hate any, but we get beaten and mistreated because we are too soft. We are too easy on other races that come for us. Another African should have smoked fire out of that little China man's body. If that happened enough, we won't be mistreated this way, period. And what he's saying is true. It's true. We should also stand for each other. I saw some video, an old video on the internet, where you see Chinese people beating a fellow African. A group of Chinese people beating an African, and a fellow African is just standing there doing nothing. Whatever crime that guy has done or committed, there are laws that will deal with him in that manner. But why should you see? So sometimes we shouldn't always be saying our leaders, we the Africans too, we are past. Okay, let me read the second comment that the person posted on this. He says that as people, we need to raise and stop with the complaint and just saying how sad. Let's speak to our family in China to come back home. And any Chinese in our locality, let's inquire, demand, and treat them likewise. Build a movement. I'm in abroad. I have begun interaction with my brothers back in my community in Nigeria. When people move our government, we will wake up and secure us better. In our God-given right as humanity to defend ourselves, our government doesn't think or even regard us. That is why these are calling us monkey. It is crazy. Guys, it's high time. We all have to call on all blacks that let's unite. Guys, I'm always saying this, and I'll continue saying this, that it is time for us to unite. Let's put our differences aside. Don't say I'm coming from Uganda, I'm coming from Tanzania, I'm coming from Ghana, Nigeria. Let's see ourselves as African. Until then, Africa will be able to find a better place in the world. And these people invading Africa will stop, because when we come united, no one can penetrate through us. Please, Africans, let's wake up, especially the youth. Let's find our own ways and means in our small way how we can solve this issue. Start something, start doing something. And be very vigilant in your area. When you see anything like that, call the officials. And please, officials, if you are going, go with the proper way. Have your right documents which approve of the arrest, and not just go there with your bare hands without even security and just bring them like that. Okay, so guys, please share with me what your thoughts on this video that I've shared with you. It's really touched my heart. It makes me feel sad anytime I talked about this, but I have no option. I need to talk about it. So please share your comments with me. Tell me what you think about this video, and also suggest things or solutions that you think we can have for these problems in Africa. Until then, I see you on my next episode. My name has always been Niayi, aka Ganilu. I see you. Hola, bao, kepela.
We go make 'em. We go make 'em. Hey, we go make 'em. I say, we go make 'em. We go make 'em. Hey.